Backstage Podcast. It's been some time coming to get the mercenary on the podcast. Now, Michael had hit me up and he wanted me to be on the podcast. However, I don't do interviews because I don't answer the questions the way that you want the questions answered. No, see, I have my own statements. We want to talk about what goes through the mind of Cooper Murphy. We want to talk about what goes through the mind of the mercenary. I'll tell you what goes through the mind of the mercenary. Let's see. My journey started roughly when I was 5 years old. I was 5. My dad, most people know Justin Bumpy Rhodes. He was a big name here in Boonville, Mississippi. Not even just a big name. No, he was a huge name. Everybody knew who my dad was, so on the contrary, everyone knew who I was. And that made growing up just a little bit harder. See, because I couldn't do what most kids could do. Because everybody ran and they snitched to my dad. So I got quiet. I got methodical. See, the mercenary isn't a name because I get paid to do things. No, the mercenary describes exactly who I am. The mercenary is methodical. The mercenary is well-paced. Hell, the mercenary is cold-blooded. You think just because you step in a wrestling ring and you're a better wrestler means that you have an opportunity to beat me? No. Because I am slow, I am methodical, and I'm unpredictable. I can do just about whatever I want to do, and there ain't a damn thing anybody can do to stop it. So let's start my rants. Let's start how I feel. Being from beautiful Prentiss County, Mississippi, all I've ever wanted to do was wrestle for the place that my dad wrestled. I wanted to get my feet wet. I wanted to step in the deep end of the pool. But unfortunately, I'm stuck in Alabama because Mississippi wrestling today is soft. Mississippi wrestling today isn't what it used to be. It isn't what brought up Damian Rage, Dakota Riley, Justin Rhodes, Daniel Cross. No, Mississippi wrestling today couldn't lace their boots. But me, I've surrounded myself with the best of the best, the greatest minds in the world of wrestling. Myself, Damian Rage, Dakota Riley. You see, we have plans. Mainly myself and Dakota Riley. Because since I first stepped foot in what I now call my home of SCPW, Dakota Riley's been there. It was Dakota that brought me in and got me the opportunity that got me started. But it was Damian Rage who saw something in me and recruited me to the Brotherhood of the Lost. Now, the one thing that most people don't like about me that I love is that I'm not afraid to say what I'm thinking. I'm not afraid to get things off my chest. But, like, I got on the topic of Mississippi wrestling and how it's soft. I would still, personally, although it's gotten soft, although it's not what it used to be, I would love to lace my boots up and step foot in the Mississippi wrestling scene. But here's the thing. They can't handle the mercenary. They can't handle the way the mercenary talks. They can't handle the way the mercenary acts. Because Cooper Murphy isn't a locker room leader. Cooper Murphy isn't a very good team player. No, Cooper Murphy is a self-centered, cold-blooded killer. Because it doesn't matter who you are. If I feel you've crossed me, I'm gonna drop you. But here's the biggest thing with it is Cooper Murphy isn't just a persona. Cooper Murphy isn't a gimmick. It's real life. I live, I preach. There's something we ask in the Lost that should ring true in everyone's head. And it's, are you lost? Because you damn sure will be. But the thing is, being lost isn't bad. You see, because you have to be lost to find your salvation. You have to be lost to find where you belong. See, the lost, we are a group of the betrayed who have found salvation in the pain and suffering of others. And while that's true, not only have I found salvation in the pain and suffering of others, I have found salvation in making sure that each and every person that looks me in the face hates me with everything in their being. I thrive on the hate. I thrive on the dislikement. But the kicker of it all is you people think it bothers me. You people think that just because Cooper Murphy is a member of the Lost, Cooper Murphy is easy to get to. You see, Damian Rage has started referring to me as something that makes a lot of sense. And it's not even just the mercenary anymore. No, it is the mental mercenary. Because no matter who the opponent is, I'm in your head. I am destroying what makes you tick. It was true for Dakota Riley. It was true for James Slater. It was true for Silver Streak. And it's been proven true with Montavious K. Hell, even James Barrett changed a little bit. But none of that matters. Because whose skin I'm under the most is the Mississippi wrestling scene. Because while they think that we can't see, we very much clearly see you watching us. Because we pose a threat. We pose a threat to not only your fan base, no, we pose a threat to your industry. We pose a threat to your spot on the map. But boys, I promise you, we don't want it. What we want is what everyone else wants. We want the fame, we want the glory, we want to be household names. And by God, if that means going to war with anybody that steps to us, we will go to war with anyone that steps to us. Hell, Mississippi has made it a mission to keep me out, to keep me blacklisted. But that's okay, because Cooper Murphy is becoming undeniable. Cooper Murphy is becoming what everybody wants to be. You see, because it's not just Alabama anymore. No, it's Georgia. It's Tennessee. Hell, it might even be your backyard. But the thing is, the promotions I'm going to aren't soft. You see, they're not scared away because Cooper Murphy says fuck here and there. They're not scared away because Cooper Murphy ain't scared to drop a motherfucker right on their heads. But it's okay. Because at the end of the day, Cooper Murphy is what you wish you could be. Now, I'm not going to sit here and give any sob stories. All I'm going to tell you is that you need to watch out. Backstage podcast, keep a close eye. Because the mercenary is going places. The mercenary is becoming something. The mercenary is wanted all over. Most would say dead or alive, but we prefer alive. Alive is exactly what you're gonna get. Alive and in living color. I'm gonna put on that black and green t-shirt. I'm gonna walk out of that curtain with the heavy metal blasting. I'm gonna do what I do best, and that's drop fuckers on their heads. I'm gonna walk around like I own the place, because I do. And I'm gonna make myself the center of attention. Because there's a phrase that was made real popular by Linkin Park, and it's a phrase that I hold true. Heavy is the crown, and by God, I'm gonna wear it no matter the weight. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been your episode of the Backstage Podcast with your hosts, Leah and Michael. But this episode, special guest host, and special guest, the mercenary, Cooper Murphy. Are you lost? You damn sure will be. This has been your episode of the Backstage Podcast with your hosts, Leah and Michael. But this episode, special guest host and special guest, the mercenary, Cooper Murphy. Are you lost? You damn sure will be.